Well, Fox News alert on the economy. Employers adding 216,000 jobs in December, up from the 175,000 that economists expected. The jobless rate remains at 3.7%. Let's bring in Larry Kudlow, host of Kudlow on Business. And I imagine, Larry, that you'll just have the White House say, look at these numbers. These numbers are great. And they think the American people don't understand how great the economy is. What are they getting wrong?
Well, if I were they, I would too. But actually, under the hood, it's a rather soft number. It's a complicated number, by the way. I'm going to bore you with a lot of statistics. There was a big downward revision. This is the second of the last 3 months. The payroll survey was up 216. You're quite right. But the household survey, which is what you get the unemployment rate from, that thing was down 700,000, or almost 676,000. And the labor force shrunk by an enormous amount. So participation rates fell, the employment to population rate fell, and almost all the jobs after the downward revision, which was 71,000, so it's 216 minus 71, call it 250, call it 170,000. Again, as we've seen in recent months, it's all government, leisure, and healthcare. You don't see anything much in manufacturing. In fact, manufacturing's been flat for over a year. So it's actually, you'll see the stock market coming back and the bond market coming back. It's not near as strong a number, and a lot of the analysts are saying it's a rather soft number.
You know, Larry, I was watching your colleagues.
I hope I got all that out.
I was watching your colleagues on Fox Business when it came out. You're right. Participation went down, not a good sign. And of the government jobs, when you add 52,000, right? I mean, that's part of the big number here. What does that say about the private sector, Larry?
Well, the private sector has pretty much been flat. I mean, that's one of the themes of this year. I'll have to look, Bill, when I get catch a breath, and I'll look at the 12-month changes for all of 2023. But I think what you're going to see is the leader it will either be government jobs or leisure jobs. There's nothing wrong with leisure jobs. It's just that it shows post-COVID consumer spending with a lot of credit card borrowing thrown in, and healthcare jobs, or health services or social services, which are the near cousin to government jobs. So, to summarize, I mean, private sector manufacturing has pretty much been soft or flat for the entire year. So that's not a good thing.
Is that what the Fed wants?
You've got to distinguish. Well, it's not what anybody wants. I mean, you're not really producing. We produce to consume. You're not really producing, and that is a problem. I don't think anybody likes that, and I think that, frankly, has something to do with subsidized spending and also very heavy regulations. So, look, the best thing, if I were Biden, and he doesn't call me, by the way, just to clarify, but if I were he, the number I would tout, average hourly earnings were up 0.4, and they're up about 4% for the year. And that is above the inflation rate for the past couple of months. So that's a good thing. The trouble for Mr. Biden is, going back for the 3 years of his presidency, there's an affordability problem. In other words, middle-class wages, adjusted for inflation, have fallen. They've fallen by about $20, or roughly 5%. That's a long stretch for a decline in real wages. And the middle class and the lower incomes have suffered. I call it the affordability crisis. Even though inflation has cooled, and that's a good thing, prices are still way above where they were 3 years ago. All right, CPI, for example, is up 17%, groceries up 20%, that sort of thing. So you look at these job numbers, you have to look at it in that context. You can't look at them in isolation. I think you'll see a Wall Street consensus. I want to be very fair here, that the payroll number, that the top line number that Dana mentioned, is a little misleading because of the downward revisions. That's point number one. Point number two, the household number, which is small business, has been falling substantially of late. I mean, it's over nearly 700,000 decline. And number three, this is a softer number than the headline would suggest. I don't know if that makes any sense at all.
It does, and those revisions are important and good context. Larry Kudlow, thank you, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Larry. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.